Deep range lifestyle, tapping in like I never left, man. Hey, today, this morning, first of all, good morning to everybody. You feel me? If it's morning, I don't know what part of the world everybody at. You feel me? But it's morning here. You know what I'm saying? So good morning. You feel me? Deep range lifestyle, tapping in like I never left. Hey, this episode right here gonna be a little different from the norm of what I usually do. You feel me? Majority of the time when y'all hear me over them airwaves, whether I'm on IG or even right here on my YouTube page. Oh, and like, share, and subscribe in advance, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what your thoughts is on this episode. But when y'all see me over them airwaves, majority of the time on my IG and even right here on YouTube, I'm on a mission. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mission. You feel me? But right now, with this topic, I'm just me. You feel me? I'm just me. You feel me? It's not all about the entertainment. It's not all about the hoopla. You know what I'm saying? Exciting the people like what I usually do. You know what I'm saying? I really, have something that I wanted to discuss with my subscribers and anybody else that may be tuning in and listening to me, right? Is it me? Or is it a fact, in y'all opinion, that within our community, when I say our community, meaning blacks, within our culture, you know what I'm saying? African Americans, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you call yourself, but I'm mainly talking about blacks. Is it me or is it a fact that we deal with the most hating on each other? We deal with the most backbiting. We deal with the most crab in a bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind stepping on another man's back, keeping them down so you can rise above. We deal with the most of not wanting to see each other expand each other horizon. And when I ask this question, I know it's not everybody, but when I look at other nationalities, when I look at other people that's coming from different walks of life, it seems like other groups of people other than blacks, like they stick together more than blacks. And only a hit dog holler. This don't go for everybody because what I'm talking about, I know for a fact that I'm the opposite of what I'm talking about. And that's another problem that we have in our community. Majority of the time, the same people that call dudes haters, oh man, dudes don't support, they be the main ones that you know what I'm saying, that have those characteristics. So whatever you shine a light on, you got to make sure you're not guilty of it yourself. You feel me? So I know it's not everybody because I'm not one of them. And this is why, I can speak on this topic confidently with my chest out. You feel me? Because anybody that know me personally, one thing a person can't never say is that Dyke ever been a hater. He ever been the type to down talk another man or try to keep another man down. In any way that I can help a man, in any way that I'm able, that's in my ability to help a man, I will. That's just me. And anybody who come in contact with me, anybody that have a report with me, anybody that has been around my space or that's familiar with me, they will vouch for the very thing that I'm saying. You feel me? But when I look at other groups like Cubans, Puerto Ricans, even like Chinese, Arabs, all these different groups of people in the world, it seems like they more unite. They are more united and coming together with trying to help each other, trying to help their people. But it seems like as a whole, again, only a hit dog holler, but as a whole, when it comes to our community, us blacks, it seems like we deal with the side eye. Oh, that nigga getting a little shine. That dude getting a little shine. Now I don't want to support him. You feel me? And the reason why I'm talking about this is because ever since I started my platform, You know, ever since I started my podcast and I started getting on social media, it opened up my eyes to a lot of things, man. And shout out to my homeboy, Bucci Banks. Bucci Banks on IG. Squat Nation. You want your car squatted off? Holler at my boy, Bucci Banks. He do music. He squat cars. You know, he do a lot when it comes to these vehicles. His name is Bucci Banks on IG. My dog. Y'all go check him out. He just opened up his shop. Y'all go support him, right? But just like Bucci told me, when I first opened up my podcast, when I first started getting on social media, Bucci said, Dyke, listen to me, homie. I salute what you're doing, and I support you. But let me tell you, dudes get very weird when it comes to the internet. Dudes get weird. Shit get weird, bro. And I'm like, what you mean? He say, Dyke, dude just go to acting different, bro. Dudes go to acting. You will start seeing another side of certain dudes because you on social media doing what you doing, Dyke. And I'll be damned. I'm starting to see it. One thing about me, I'm in tune with energy. You know what I'm saying? The Most High have blessed me with the ability to have discernment. I'm in tune with energy. Not feelings. People like to say, I feel. Oh, I feel that dude such and such. And you know what? I just feel. No, man. You got to be in tune with energy because what you feel is connected to your emotions. And your emotions is just like the weather. It can change at any given moment. This is why you got to be in tune with energy. You got to have discernment. Always pray for discernment. I just know that I know that I know. So anytime I'm in a certain situation and I'm dealing with an individual, I'm in tune with his energy. You know what I'm saying? I have discernment. I just know that I know that I know. It's not for me to convince you or to prove to you that I know that I know that I know. I know what I know, what I know, what I know. And anytime I'm dealing with an individual that I have, you know, history with or rapport with, and I'm tuned into his energy, and my, you know, my discernment is plugged in. Guess what? One thing that we got to realize, bro, is that body language, facial expression can never lie. Mouth tell lies, tongue tell lies. But facial expression, body language, tone of voice, it can never lie. And when you learn to read a person's body language and facial expression, it always tells the truth. It always tells a story. But a lot of us is blind and can't see, or we just dismissing the red flags. You feel me? So anytime I'm dealing with an individual and his body language and his facial expression is lining up with what I'm experiencing with his energy, along with my discernment, I already know something off. Now, everybody sometimes can have a bad day. I've had bad days. Well, somebody be like, damn, Dyke acting funny today. We human. Feel me? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you have been dealing with a person for years, and now all of a sudden, on a constant basis, at different times, they are consistent with the way that they're interacting with you. You know something wrong. And just like when you go to the doctor and something wrong with you, before they run any tests, guess what that doctor do? That doctor sit you down and that doctor asks you questions. have you been out the country? Have you eaten anything that you would not normally eat? Have you came in contact with this person or that something? They always want to know, is it something that you have did differently? And you may say, oh yeah, I did go out the country. So now they got something to go off to see if you contracted something or you picked up something from where you went. Oh yeah, I ate at this restaurant, or I ate at my homeboy house. I ate this that I never ate. So now they can kind of narrow it down and kind of pinpoint what's going on with you. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because anytime you going through your walks of life and you dealing with people that you have a rapport with, and a person start acting a little, different, the energy changed, things is thrown off, and you peep it, you got to ask yourself, have you been doing something differently, or have done something differently? Did you talk to someone new that their name probably came up? Like, you got to think about something that you are doing differently in your life to kind of narrow it down, just like the doctors. And so now that I'm running across certain individuals that's supposed to be my dog, that I have a rapport with, and I'm noticing things is off, the only new thing that I got going on in my life is my platform. Is that I'm on social media. I'm doing interviews. I'm moving, shaking, and baking. You feel me? Now, when you start hearing certain things, when certain dudes start bringing stuff to your attention, guess what? That adds to what you already been experiencing in your spirit with this person. That's the confirmation. Somebody may come to you and say, Dyke, like, look at this text. What the text is? Man, this is a screenshot of such and such talking about you. Let me read it. Okay. Now I see what's going on. This why dude been acting different. Or somebody else may come to you, hey, Dyke, man, I talked to such and such said this. And don't get caught up in he say, she say. But sometime when somebody is bringing you something, you got to pay attention to the source that's bringing it to you. Is it a reliable source? See, all these things you got to take into consideration when dealing with people. You feel me? And I'm noticing dudes is moving different, man. Just like Bucci warned me they would. I got certain dudes that I got a rapport with that I'm down with. You feel me? They acting different with me because another group of people that may feel some type of way, or somebody else that may feel some type of way about my platform, or that feel that I'm becoming a problem. This is the things that people are saying. My little platform that's, I'm trying to make it do numbers, you feel me? Dudes is kind of getting intimidated. And because of that, they want to try to keep me down. They trying to, steer certain people away from doing interviews with me. Dudes that I thought I was down with, that I used to talk to, don't call me no more. Nigga don't answer their phone no more. Guess what? I got a couple of dudes that I just encountered that every time we seen each other, we always embrace one another. We always, boy, what's up, boy? Blah, 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 blah. This and that. Now when I speak, they speak up under their voice. Up under their, what's up? Well, like, it's different. Damn. Me and Buddy never had no problem. We always been on the up and up. What's going on? You feel me? Like, what's happening? Then you got some dudes, when I give dudes shout out, I may have forgot their name. They feel left out. Now they in their feelings. You got some dudes who I have gave shout out, they think that, or they feel like what everybody like to say, that I didn't elaborate on them enough. I didn't shine enough light on them enough. And not in their feelings. You feel me? Like dudes is just like Bucci said, dudes is really moving and acting different, man. And I'm noticing a sudden change and a sudden shift into certain people right after I got on social media and started my platform, man. And it's crazy, man. And I think that what I'm talking about is more prevalent and more rampant in our community. You feel me? Instead of, like, I got dudes that's close to me. I'm talking about family members that's moving different ever since I started my platform. Family, blood. Can you believe that? I know you do, because it's life. Like they say, sometimes it can be the closest one to you. That don't mean you no good. And it could be the very people that you have looked out for, you have been there for. Now they jealous of you because of what they perceive as a little success. You feel me? We got to do better, man. And I know, I mean, check this out. When Jesus came here, Jesus said, I did not come to bring peace to the world, but a sword. I came to turn the mother against her daughter-in-law, father against son. Y'all know the scripture, if y'all do. He said, I ain't come to bring, that wasn't Jesus' mission. When he came here, when he put his feet on planet Earth, that wasn't his mission, to bring peace. Christ came here for one reason and one reason only, to save the lost tribe of the house of Israel, and to bring the gospel, to bring a warning, and to leave, to die for our sins, and to leave. Why am I saying that? People always say we need to make it. I know I can't make a change. Not little old me. If Christ did not come here at that time to make a change, but to bring a message and to die for our sins, who's little old me? A sinner, a sinful man. But I'm still going to put the message out there that hopefully that somebody can hear it and it can spark something within at least one person. One person. Because if I could touch just one person, I did something. I think more importantly, life is not only supposed to be about your priorities. When I say your priorities, like me, I'm a married man with 2 kids. I have a family. I have a home. I got vehicles. We got bills, me and my wife. As a man, it's my priority to make sure I get up every morning and beat my feet, to grind, to generate money, to take care of my family, to take care of what we need to take care of as a man. A man's supposed to try to take care of his own. And that's what I do every day. I work hard. Feel me? That's my priority. But outside of all of the important priority, like my wife and my daughter and my son, my bills, my well-being, my livelihood, you know what's supposed to be another duty of us as people? Being a humanitarian. Looking out for one another. Seeing how can we help one another. See, every time somebody think about doing for somebody or being a help to someone, we always thinking about money. No, man. There's plenty ways we can help one another, bro. You feel me? So that's supposed to be our duty as people too, to help one another. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. You feel me? You got to remember, if you a hater, if you are a hater in your heart, don't you know that eat away at your bones? Being a hating ass dude can bring about sicknesses and diseases. That just eat away at your soul. That's just like grudges. Grudges eat away at you, man. So if you's a hater, that's something you need to pray about, bro. That's something you need to pray about. I'm not going to not want to support or help this man because I'm down with this dude over here, or I'm down with this group over here. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? We supposed to want to support one another, man. Uplift one another, man. And when you remember, the same energy you put out, same energy that returns to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Michael Jordan opened up a basketball court, right, and he is looking for people out the hood to come and do tournaments, right? And I know Michael Jordan, and I'm a basketball player. Why am I not supporting Michael Jordan? Why am I not being a part of that? I know him. I play basketball. Why am I not? It's just certain things that supposed to be an automatic. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. You feel me? It's just crazy. Shout out to One Chain, One Life TV, man. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, he put me on this platform. And shout out to everybody that support me. You know, this message is not for everybody because obviously, you know, there's people that support me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to every guest that have ever thus far came on my platform. You know what I'm saying? That supported me. Shout out to every subscriber on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That subscribed to my page. Shout out to you. Shout out to every follower that follow me on IG. And another thing too, in closing, that I want to say, if you DM me and I don't DM you back, the reason being is because I don't run my page. My son run my page. I got my own personal reasons why I don't want to run my page. I don't want Instagram on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I got my own personal reasons, but I don't run my page. My son run my page. So, you know, my son, he's a teenager. You feel me? Meaning he got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying, doing teenage thing. His mind will always be there, you know what I'm saying? So if you send me a DM or you send me a message, I may see it late. It's because my son seen it late. You know, sometimes when I remember, I tell my son, I'll be like, Dyke, go check my DM. Dyke, check my messages. See if anybody said something to me. You see what I'm saying? My son, Van Dyke Jr., run my page. You feel me? But I'm going to go on and close this, man. I'm getting ready for work. But just, you know, do some soul searching and look within yourself to make sure that you don't have a player-hating, grievous heart. You know what I'm saying? The type of heart that hate on people. You know what I'm saying? An envious, not grievous, an envious heart. My bad. An envious heart. That's bad for your health, man. You know what I'm saying? And today, y'all go out and try to find somebody that you can help. Look for people that you can help, man. Help one another. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. Deep Range Lifestyle 2 times, and we tapping out.